Hey, welcome to video number 279 of Walker This Way with Hazel Walker, the queen of all things
networking and BNI.
Oh, you switched it up. I am Mark Simmons. So, Hazel, BNI. BNI is a system. There's a lot of pieces to BNI. It's a thing. But Hazel, there's got to be more.
There is more to a BNI than just the meeting.
What is there?
There's a lot more. We talked last time about all the tracking and the stuff that we do in BNI, but I have to remind members, we tell them to do one-to-ones, right? And I do get this question, why do we need to keep doing one-to-ones? Well, this is where we do information exchange, right? So in 2023, there was a study done, and they found that people who did not just focus on referral exchange, but also focused on introductions and information and knowledge to help each other grow our businesses, had stronger networks than people who just focused on doing a sale, doing a deal, right? They were always going to their network for a deal versus coming to their network for education and collaboration. And BNI members are in those kinds of relationships where they can absolutely collaborate, absolutely share knowledge, and make introductions. And just because it's an introduction doesn't mean it sometime won't turn into a deal. Right? Down the road. So there's a lot more to BNI than just coming to the meeting. Right? There's the social aspect of it. There's the sitting down one-to-one and going, I don't really understand this part of my business on how to take my business this way. And someone else in the chapter is going to be able to help you to do that.
Yeah.
I've spoken about that on big stages.
Right.
About how my chapter grew up a business owner from a stay-at-home mom selling Girl Scout cookies and running fundraisers to a insurance agent who was very successful. Right. And it came from the information, the things I learned as a person and as a business owner from the experts that are in my chapter. Your chapter is made up with a lot of experts.
Yeah. And so, one of the things we always say is that BNI, you get to ask for what you need, and weirdly enough, you get it.
Yeah, you do.
You got to ask first. And the one of the big advantages of the network, your community, is the peer-to-peer advisory.
And we learn best that way.
Yeah.
Right? We learn best when we're with our peers and they're teaching it to us versus watching another video.
So then a lot of things are about optics. We always want everyone to see us optically. Our business is amazing. Our lives are amazing. Everything's doing great because we don't want to be vulnerable or right. So what can members do? What's the kind of conversation they can have with someone when they are maybe not doing well? They want to reach out to someone, they just don't know how.
Sadly, when they need the help the most is also when they quit.
Yeah.
They leave the chapter because it's just too much going on and I can't. Rather than there's too much going on and I can't stay, have a conversation with someone. Maybe there's a coach in your room or a consultant in your room or other people who are really busy, but they understand how to be really busy. And they could maybe help you, talk to you about hiring VAs, talk to you about sharing resources, right? But if you don't ask or you don't trust someone, you're not going to get that. And the best time to do that is during one-to-ones. If I'm really busy and I'm feeling overwhelmed and I'm not going to be able to stay in a chapter, but you are also really successful and you seem to be calm and have it all together, I'm going to ask for your secret.
Yeah.
How do you manage your whole team and still be able to make it all work because it's taking up all my time and I can't even follow up on the referrals because I don't have any more time. I'm going to have to give something up and it's going to be my network.
Yeah. And a lot of times I know what you'll find if you do that and you're talking to someone who has it all together, they will probably use the duck analogy, and they are like smooth on top, and their little feet are, they're just not showing it in the same way. So you're going to learn a lot about each other.
Yeah, that's a great analogy to use every time, because everybody's doing this when they're in
Everybody
business,
is,
right? Those
yeah.
feet are just going underneath. But they probably have a few systems in place that they've tried, or they've tried some AI stuff maybe.
Yeah.
Right? There's always ways people can help you that you should ask for before you so readily walk away from your network.
That's great. Great advice. Ask for help. Your members are here to give it, and they're not here to judge you, so let that go.
Yeah, that is, because we're all in trust, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, we all trust each other. And I see it happen with our new chapters who've been building together.
Mm-hmm.
They're trusting each other already, and they're helping each other.
Right.
So ask people for more than just referrals. Sit down in a one-to-one and say, how are you managing team and staff? And ask the questions.
Yeah. Key point, like you said, ask.
Ask.
If you don't ask, you don't get.
The answer is always no.
Funny how that works, if there is an answer. All right, great advice. Until next time, Hazel Walker.
See you then.
Bye.